Hello, guys. How's it going? I'm Mr. Owens, and this is my first year teaching the ACT or intensive reading course, right? And this is my course overview. And for starters, my big, hairy, audacious goal is to ensure that all of the upperclassmen at Deerfield Beach High School do well enough to, one, obtain their reading requirement, and two, just do well enough to make themselves more appealing to the colleges of their choosing, right? And so I feel like that's very important. I'm constantly collaborating with my colleagues to ensure that I'm putting my students in the best position possible, right? It's number one on my priority list to create a significant learning environment for my students. I feel like, that will send them on the path of becoming lifelong learners. And that's the ultimate goal of mine, right? And so with this course, it starts with the mind first. I believe that students have to believe that they can achieve, right? And it comes with, giving themselves a context shift or a perspective change, right? And so growth mindset, what does that look like, right? I'm determined to pass. I really want my diploma. I'm not lazy. I will work hard, right? Even if you're not to the point to where you feel like you can pass, own that and then work to glean and grow within your skill set. And then you'll start to, extract those strategies that will be conducive to your success on this test, right? And so here's what the ACT is not. The ACT is not an intelligence test, right? It's not predictive of college work or performance, right? And it's not reflective of reading, all right? Just to be completely honest, right? ACT is used for high school graduation and college entrance, right? And it's dependent on standardization and patterns, right? And so I have 11th and 12th graders who have yet to reach their reading requirement, right? And so the ACT can be that filler. If they do well enough, they could get their read requirement through doing good on the ACT. So I take my job very serious. And so if you learn and apply the ACT strategies, you can beat the ACT, right? And so there are a multitude of ACT strategies, right? And so my job is to present all of them to you, and you decide which ones, will help you or which ones that you resonate with the best. Right. And so here's the ACT test blueprint summary. Right. And so students need an average of 17 and a half between the reading and English subtests. Right. And so, like I tell all my students, man, this test is designed to have you confused. It's designed to, fill you with anxiety. It's designed to strip you of your confidence. It's designed to have you overthinking this thing, man. And I mean, they're giving you 35 minutes to complete 40 questions, or they're giving you 45 minutes to complete 75 questions on the English portion, right? And so, it's about strategy. It's about strategy, right? So you have to be a strategist when you're taking this test, right? And so as far as the four different passages, you have literary narrative, social sciences, humanities, natural sciences, right? And there's 10 questions per passage. And so with this, I do believe that, throughout this course, there will be time where, you reflect on, practice tests, you reflect on, how you use the ACT strategies and things of that nature. And I believe that to be competency based learning, where, a student have to show proof that they're grasping what's going on. Right. And so I think that's very important. And, that will be my teaching and learning philosophy as well. Right. So collectively, we will practice with ACT reading and English tests from the past. Right. So I'll get practice tests from the past, and, we'll dissect those collectively. And, basically I do, we do. Right. And so ultimately success starts with you. Right. Don't be upset by the results you didn't work to put in. Right. Don't be upset by the results you didn't get with the work you didn't do. Right. Sorry, I butchered that. But yeah, man, you can't complain about results that you didn't get from work you didn't put in. I think that's one of my favorite principles to live by. And so here's the ACT breakdown. We got the types of passages, the different types of questions. Um, Basically, these are examples here. Uh, and so here's the distribution of question types. I got the percentages of the types of questions that are being listed here in the average number of questions that will be given to students, right? And so we're going to hit this thing hard. There's going to be a lot of practice. I truly believe in repetition. I believe that students extract more the more they engage in this practice, right? I believe in drill work. I believe in putting students in position to where it feels like the real test. You know what I mean? And so time is of the essence, and I think that the ACT is a very important test. I can't stress this enough. There are students at the end of the year who are fighting to decide whether they are going to grad bash or they're going to take the ACT exam. And so you don't want to play around with this thing, man. You want to give it all you got. You want to come to class, or you want to visit the reflective work. You want to look at all of the grammar the grammar articles, things that will help and be a benefit to you moving forward with this, right? And so, like I said, the ACT, I'm constantly collaborating with my colleagues and PDs and professional learning experiences, and it's important. It's a priority for us to ensure that our students are put in the best position possible to do well on this test.